Hey, welcome back to Fish for Thought. Happy Monday. It's your boy Chris, the main host, and your favorite co-host. Well, some of your favorite co-hosts. Comment down below, Millie versus Rapashi. Which one's your favorite? And now, it's time for Fish Tank Review.
This is the most random video, but we have a betta fish now. How we ended up with it is the most random thing ever, but here we are. And listen, when I commit to something, I commit. So the amount of research that I did within, literally I had 8 hours. I realized that we would need a much larger tank for it. I don't even know if it's a boy or girl. But I found the starter kit from PetSmart. It's a 10-gallon tank. It comes with a water filter, heater, and an LED light. I didn't realize how complicated it was to own a fish, especially if you want them to live a comfortable life. So if you guys have any tips on how to take care of a betta fish, I would appreciate it. I know, literally the bare minimum. But yeah, I am just trying my best out here, okay?
Okay, things I like about this. One of the key aspects, willing to learn.
If you guys have any tips on how to take care of a betta fish.
This person actually asked for comments to tell her exactly what to do, how to ameliorate her situation. As a new fish keeper, you want to take all the good advice you can get. And the other thing I like, of course, is the upgrade. This is a much needed upgrade, and the size of the tank is actually really commendable for a single betta fish. And what? And the single most important thing to take away from that is not only is she willing to learn, asking for advice, she is also willing to actually make upgrades when she realizes something is wrong. Correcting her mistakes. Correcting your mistakes in this hobby is paramount. Imagine your fish dying and then you're like, that was weird, let me just keep doing the same thing over and over. That's how you get fish abusers. And the other thing I liked is that she was rinsing out the substrate. Normally, you wouldn't want to rinse out substrate because we're using aqua soil or nutrient-rich substrate or even dirting the tank. If you're gonna wash that stuff, you're washing away some of the good stuff. Highly unnecessary. But when you're getting these artificial decor, artificial substrates, that's the glowfish substrate, it's inert, so if you wash it, you're not washing away any good stuff. There's no nutrients. On top of that, this is low quality substrate, might even require washing. It might even say on the package, please wash this before. So very good. Now when it comes to not so great stuff, I actually don't have much to say about this particular person's setup and the change, the upgrade that happened. Obviously I'm not loving the first tank, but the fish isn't in there anymore. This person improved the conditions accordingly. It's almost better than starting off perfect. You know that grading hack that some people say in elementary school or high school, where if you're really good at something already, like math or English, you go into it not doing so well on purpose, and then you slowly ramp up how well you do because you can control that because that's how good you are at the subject. And by the year end, the teacher notices your improvement and goes
wow, very impressive. You have so much potential. You're such a fast learner, so efficient.
That's kind of the situation. It's always a feel-good experience seeing where they started and then where they end up. And hopefully this is not where they stop. That's why it's so important to be willing to learn new things and change new things, which she has demonstrated to do. Isn't that right, Millie? Isn't that important? Okay. She actually put in the work, she put in the hours, 8 hours of studying.
Literally, I had 8 hours.
Now, this is not a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing because what are you studying for 8 hours and getting this result? I mean, I'm not complaining. No matter what, she made a good thing. It doesn't really matter how long it took her to do the research. I always say maybe 5 to 10 minutes and you'll know that bettas don't belong in small fish tanks. With 8 hours of pure research, I would be looking into planted tanks at that point, honestly. So she still got the artificial decor. And that's just kind of aesthetic purposes, aesthetic reasons of why I'm not gravitating towards artificial decor, but I am honestly happy with this. She can stay here in her fish keeping journey for quite a while. And if live plants don't interest her at all, this is still, I believe, good husbandry. It's just perplexing how it took 8 hours to get to this point. Sorry, I'm being a little savage, bro. Man, 2018 Chris would not apologize for being savage like that. Age has softened me up like butter. Hey guys, quick pause to thank the sponsor of this video, you guys, for smashing that like button, and also a huge shout out to my patrons on Patreon for allowing me to create projects such as this 88 cube garden that's been running for so many years now. I would never be able to budget and afford this dream tank of mine. Although it's getting very algified right now, I do have to scrub this quite a lot. One of my favorite parts of this is the stocking. All of these guys, they just never die. I have no losses on these guys. Dwarf Rasboras, they're the hardiest fish I've ever had in my life, and they also make this cube garden just look absolutely huge because of their size. It looks like a whole jungle world in here. Shrimp populations have insanely exploded. They're just breeding like crazy everywhere. I do have a Malaysian trumpet snail problem though. And this is a freshly molted Amano shrimp. One of the trumpet snails is getting to the exoskeleton real fast here. There's 2 Amano shrimp in here. Looks like they're getting lazy with handling the algae in here though. Maybe I'm feeding this tank too much. If you are also curious and want to support the channel further, please check out my Patreon. There will be perks in return like joining the FFT Discord. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Back to you, Chris. Hey, Millie's doing pretty great this episode. This tank is sent in by Monkyon. It's a re-review of their tank, their 60-gallon update. There's 1 giant betta in there. There's green neon tetras. There's harlequin rasboras and panacories. The Seiru stone in here is incredible. It's amazing. Each piece is awesome. This is definitely my favorite piece in the right side corner here. That is just texture galore, baby. The plants are really reaching for the skies here. They're filling up the background of your tank. I believe that's pearlweed in the front. I love the long dimensions. That's the longest night crew ever made in this world. A 4.9 out of 5. Thanks for the update. My new ram's horn variety, thanks to some selective culling. Selective culling, huh? You mean first degree murder? This is just mind-blowingly beautiful, okay? There's like this je ne sais quoi, I don't know. It's like a leopard print, but it's like blue leopard print, okay? You pulled a shiny hollow Charizard and immediately you encase it with the card protector. It looks like you put this snail into a card protector. Incredible. You're ready to now make a pretty penny. $2 a pop? Wait, where would you sell it though? Facebook Marketplace doesn't really allow you to sell things. I can't talk today. So much dandruff, Millies, getting all over everywhere. Devilish Dirk sent in their 210-gallon assortment of tetras. And we got harlequin rasboras. We got coolie loaches, corridors catfish, we got gouramis, pencilfish, and get this. This is the most impressive thing I've seen in a hot minute for stocking. It's a 210-gallon. All right, you ready? There's Galaxy rasboras in. Galaxy rasboras are arguably one of the true nano fish of the hobby. Fish keepers know how good this is. I believe this is the early beginnings of this magnificent 210 gallons journey because the plants have not filled out yet. Looking like alpine sort of stuff. Not much vegetation going on. That will change. Love that tree, that golden ratio right there. Mountainous ranges of China. Looks like the Hunan province. For now, a strong 4.78 out of 5. I just love small fish in big tanks. What can I say? Why does that sound sexual? I just love me some small fish in big tanks. That didn't help. Why did I do that? 50 fish, 1 tank. If you know, you know. I love fishies. If you know, you know. If you know, you have, your PTSD is activating right now. Sir, I think you have fish in your algae tank. Yo, stop. Look at that big butt. Look at his muscles. You think he's raising fish in that tank? No, it is his protein, free protein powder in the form of algae. Some species of algae, like blue-green algae, I don't know if it's edible, but for some reason it comes packed with protein. My second planted tank, the tank of the rising sun. Bro, chill. Are we still keeping fish here? Holy. I've had vacation, so I really wanted to work on a new tank. You did what with your vacation? You created this masterpiece? This is so underrated, underutilized. The backlit style of aquarium aquascape. It just does so much for the mood, the ambience. Yet so little people use it. They just don't think about it. But this, I mean, the title's perfect. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. An early morning, the grace period before the cannonballs arrive. What I do on my vacations is sleep in my bed, eat some McDonald's French fries, get fat. This guy, we are not the same. Mr. Operator sent in their 50-gallon with some blue acara, Geophagus tapajo, some sort of earth eater, angelfish, bristlenose plecos, corridors catfish, and a rescued honey gourami. In a 50-gallon, not bad, not bad. I'm just a little worried about aggression. Not sure if you just took the picture at a non-opportune time, but that angelfish in the corner there giving me a little bit of nervous energy. Blue acara is known to be pretty peaceful. Geophagus tapajo, I don't know much about it, but earth eaters there are many peaceful earth eaters, let's just say. And it seems like they're getting along. We got 3 different filters going on. 3 different types of filters. 4.3 out of 5, keep it up. When clownfish refuse to accept redecoration. Dang, bro is feisty. Get that out of here. What'd I tell you? This is my house. Nemo's all grown up and you can really tell he's got that single child energy. Do you see a big difference between single children and children that grew up with siblings in your circle of friends? Who's the most spoiled? Cleaning out my canister filter sponges and there was a single shrimp. Bro is living his best life in there. All you can eat every single day and no one to bother him. A peaceful life, but a very lonely life. I think I'm 100% sure I have a breeding pair. I don't get it. What makes you think? What are you talking about, man? How could you be 100% sure there's a breeding pair in here? I just don't see it. Personally, I think it's still up to debate. but that's just me. What do you guys think? You think this guy 100% has a breeding pair? Bro's really confident with no proof. Can we get a review of this tank stocking photo / recommendation? All right, I think L here is pulling my leg a little bit. I don't know what size this is. Obviously this is overstocked. Everything is artificial, so big no-no for me aesthetically already. It's just taking up unnecessary space at this point too. Battle sharks are incredibly big. They will grow to like the size of half of this aquarium, maybe bigger. So those probably are juveniles. I believe that that's given away by the clown loaches. That really helps with how big this tank is. Those clown loaches are not thick enough to be more of an adult size. They look more juvenile to me. So this might be like a 20 gallon, maybe even smaller. We got gouramis, like 3-4 different species of gouramis in here. We got sailfin pleco perhaps. Big 0 out of 5 for stocking. Got stuck out of town and came back to this. What can I say? The algae just saw the opportunity. You know, once you have an aquarium, you just can't take a vacation without any punishment when you get back. That's what it feels like. They will punish you. But what's really happening here is, I think it's just a new tank syndrome. The plants have not grown in. It looks like newly scaped. A lot of brown algae and just brown diatoms in general, they love to take over a new tank. This is easily fixable with a few water changes and mechanically removing the brown algae. Just take a fork, twirl it around like you're eating some pasta, or a toothbrush, even better. Of course, don't brush your teeth after that same toothbrush, or you can. I'm not telling you how to live your life. Maybe that's even good for you. Who knows? Brown algae toothpaste, maybe it's the secret hack to whitening your teeth. But yeah, after mechanical removal of most of this, coupled with a water change or two in the following week, boom, it's all gone. Trust, bro. Supersonic sent in their uncle's fish tank. This is one of the best uncle's fish tanks. Usually when you send in your uncle's fish tank, 5 goldfish, 3 angelfish, and a 5 gallon, and you can't see any of it because that's how murky the water is. For this, we got just a tiger lotus growing out. We got a couple guppies. Is it the best fish tank I've ever seen? Yes, not even in the cups, but in bags. Okay, that's a little extreme. Hopefully the person opening these and properly setting these up, maybe they've gone for lunch. It's just a lunch break because there's still cups stacked. There's no price tag. They're obviously not in the for sale section yet. So yeah, someone is just busy. PetSmart is understaffed all the time, which really freaking sucks. Why are we out here punching nets? So this picture to sell this fish net is kind of trying to illustrate how strong the net is. Even if your dad gets angry and needs to punch something, hey, punch this net, okay? It's not gonna break. You misunderstand. The betta has caught the hand. Decora Ego is a left brain thinker for sure. Very creative. Reversed cursed technique from the betta fish. Domain expansion. Maleficent fish net. Should I return it? What? Oh, okay. So this is the logo is where it cracked. Does this happen often? I guess maybe. Maybe they put like pressure on the glass to make the logo in the first place, and the glass does not like that. So maybe it cracks. Yeah, absolutely return it. Unless of course you want that priceless look on your face as you wake up to all your livestock flopping on the floor. Who doesn't love that? Oof, I had that nightmare the other night. I think it's a rite of passage or something. Every fish keeper has to have that nightmare one time or another. I've been cycling my tank for 7 days. Is it safe to put fish in it now? I'm sorry, sir. Your back is broken and you did not do the thing. You had one job, you totally misunderstood. And now you need chiropractic. By the way, kids, by the way, guys, I don't think I believe in chiropractor. I've just heard too many horror stories. A young girl going to the chiropractors and one misaligned pole and she's wheelchair bound for life. Just live a normal life without someone having to adjust you like that. Found another one. DJ Khaled fans in the house, that man is, the inner mechanisms of his mind is an enigma. Bring out the whole ocean. Have you ever played rugby? If you know, you know, bro. DJ Khaled fans going wild right now. Articulated Hillstream Loach fish tank. I didn't know you were a gentleman. Very articulated. $80 per item. Wait a second. Beautiful 3-gallon tank, plants and rocks. 2 Hillstream Loach. Ready for more fish. Ready for more fish? You got 2 articulate fish in your tank and it's only 3 gallons. There can only be so many sophisticated, intelligent fish at one time, sir. Bro is starting a debate club in their 3-gallon tank. Welcome back to the end of the video. Dude, Millie, you made it to the end of the video this time. Holy crap, what do you have to say to? Okay. Hope Millie and I made your Monday go just a little bit better. Mondays are tough, I know, but fish tank review. I don't know what to say. Before I let you guys go, here comes this week's caught. What is your favorite food to feed to your fish? Mine is sushi. If you enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your burb wet. Tetra, we in a spot, coming in hot. Ventral fin dot, acclimate that. With my shoal at, clear my fin rod from Cariciformes to Paracharodon. Hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for. Live fam sus, I finna one. I finna gone 3 days without furt. I'm an addict, like fanatic. I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Corey gang so loyal, black Tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence, gang.